I'm meteorologist Charlie Neese. It is the 19th of February 2025. Frigid air continues to overtake much of the country. We're 20 to 30 degrees below zero in the Dakotas this morning, and by the time we roll into Friday morning, temperatures will be below freezing all the way to the Gulf Coast, including the panhandle of Florida. And in the meantime, we've had snow across many areas of the Midwest down into the Tennessee Valley. Folks in northern Alabama and much of Middle Tennessee waking up to snow on the ground, and that is pushing into West Virginia, Virginia, and North Carolina this morning with more winter weather warnings and advisories. Here's the watch warning map, and you can see the winter storm warning in the pink for much of Kentucky, northern Tennessee. Again, many folks here waking up to snow. And then you can see in the purple, those are other winter weather advisories. The worst of the weather will be shifting eastward into West Virginia, Virginia, and North Carolina through the day, and parts of North Carolina could also be seeing some ice. Look to the west, though. There are no watches and warnings other than some freeze warnings for parts of Texas where it is frigid this morning. And the train of storms we've seen over the last few days, we're going to be getting a break after this moves through. The temperatures, here you see them, 25 to 27 degrees below zero, minus 31 North Dakota into parts of Montana. Bismarck, North Dakota is frigid this morning, as well as Minneapolis, Minnesota, with temperatures below zero for Des Moines this morning. Down into parts of Kansas, it's below zero. And that cold air has really started its push down to the south, Mississippi, Alabama, where we've got below freezing temperatures this morning. And again, that's pushing even farther south and will be affecting the Gulf Coast by Friday morning. Here's the way the weather is going to be shaking out as we go through the daytime today. The snow's from Tennessee and Kentucky pushing off toward the east, North Carolina, Virginia, West Virginia. Some heavy snow possible for coastal Virginia and for parts of North Carolina as well. But then that pushes off to the east, but it's replaced by all of this Arctic air that continues to push down to the south. And that's going to be the big story after the snows are done. This is how much snow we've got on the ground across the country. This was our latest storm. Parts of Missouri got hammered with several inches of snow. And then we've seen the snow across Kentucky and Tennessee during the overnight Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. And now that shifts off toward the coast of the Middle Atlantic. All right, so for today, here's what the models are forecasting as we go through the daytime today. You can see the heaviest snows across parts of Virginia into North Carolina. This could be some of the heaviest snow we've seen in many, many years for coastal North Carolina and Virginia. And then we've got anywhere from about 3 to 6 inches of snow falling behind that system, especially in the higher elevations, West Virginia into Kentucky and Tennessee. But here we could also be dealing with that ice threat across North Carolina, and that could be enough to cause some power outages in addition to the massive travel problems that will be affecting Virginia and North Carolina as we go through Wednesday into Thursday. And then as that pushes off into the Atlantic, that's where the cold air continues to push down to the south. So Wednesday morning, again, we're very cold, but let me put this into motion. You can actually see the cold air pushing to the south as we go through Wednesday night into Thursday morning. Temperatures down in the teens to around 10 degrees for places like Memphis, 12 degrees during the morning, Thursday morning, 14 in Nashville. These minus 15 to 20 degree readings continue through the plains, and then deep into parts of Mississippi, deep into Louisiana, temperatures into the 20s for Thursday morning. But it gets colder from there because as we head through the next couple of days, the cold pocket, the core of the coldest air, shifts from the northern plains down to the south. It modifies and warms a little bit. And so the coldest of the air is Wednesday morning. These are your coldest temperatures across North Dakota, South Dakota, Montana, and Minnesota. And then as we go through the rest of the week, you slowly modify, which each night being just a little bit warmer. Thursday night will be a little warmer than Wednesday night. Friday night will be a little warmer than Thursday night. But the core of the coldest air will be moving into Friday morning across the Tennessee Valley, where 10 degrees will be the low Friday morning in Nashville, with many areas outside of Nashville in the single digits. Look at the single digits again, continuing through Missouri. into Arkansas, lots of teens, Mississippi, Alabama, the same thing. And that stretches to the Gulf Coast, where by Friday morning, we're in the upper 20s and low 30s. Places like Tallahassee, Panama City, Destin, Santa Rosa Beach, Biloxi, Mississippi, Mobile, Alabama. It's going to be near freezing for New Orleans and below freezing west of there. So this is frigid air, Arctic air that goes all the way to the Gulf. But once we get past Friday morning, we should start to see temperatures warm up. And if we take a look at the Climate Prediction Center's forecast for the 6 to 10 day outlook, temperatures are finally near normal across much of the east, although below in Florida. But look at the western 2/3 of the country. We see a complete flip. And these temperatures that are so cold across the Dakotas, we're going to see above average temperatures during the week of the 24th to the 28th. So we will see a flip. So if you can get through the cold air that we're seeing this week, it's going to get calmer and warmer as we head into much of next week. And that is great news for everybody. I'll have another update on all of this in the next couple of days. If you are formulating your severe weather safety plan for your family, check out this video. If you found some value in the forecast that I've given you today, please like and subscribe. And also check out my YouTube shorts for lots of tips and facts about tornadoes. Have a great day.